Hi, this is a tarot reading for your sign listed in the title for the 3/3/22 portal. This is going to be a very potent week. Not only do we have the new moon energy in Pisces, but then after Mars and Venus trine the North Node, they both move out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. The Sun sextiles Uranus on March 1st, and on the 2nd, Mercury and Saturn alignment. And there's more with Jupiter, and then Mars conjuncting with Pluto. What does this all mean? A lot. This sets us up for potentials for love, new ideas, looking closer at our life purpose and how your life is or is not falling in alignment with that purpose. Your values may come up to be looked at. You may have clarity about what your foundation has been like versus what you want out of life, how to make your foundation stronger. Overall, it's movement forward after what seems to have slowed down a bit. It could be a bit challenging, but that can be a really good way to move you forward in your highest good. Remember, these are collective readings, so take what feels right in your heart and leave the rest. I want to add just a quick note about what's going on in the world. It can be a difficult time. The best way that we can serve the whole is to have compassion and empathy, but not let that affect our energy. Walk in the light of who we are, and let this week help transform you to walk the strongest in your light that you can be, so that as we all walk in our light and we hold that space, it can help transform the overall energy. Many blessings. Gemini, let's get started with your reading. We're going to start with the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Linn. One of my favorite decks. Normally I pre-shuffle, and I'm not pre-shuffling this time. So we'll be shuffling. So what we're going to focus on is, first we're going to ask for overall energy for this week, for the portal opening, for the 3rd, the new moon the 2nd. There's a lot of planetary changes, as I mentioned in the hook, in the beginning. And it's going to bring up a lot of things for a lot of people. It's going to bring up some shadow work, I think. Different ways of seeing things, different ways of looking at things as well. So for the collective of Gemini, thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for the collective of Gemini, to assist them in aligning with their soul and the divine to be their highest potential. What can you tell us about what their overall energy is going to be for this week of this new moon and the portal and all the astrological changes going on? Okay, I got just way too many here. I'm going to take these because they flipped up. And there's one down here. Okay. So we got letting go, renewal, and grace. Letting go is number 35, renewal is number 20, and grace is number 49. I'm going to read renewal for you, a bit of it. Number 20. The frog's 3 stages of development, the egg, the tadpole, fully formed amphibian, symbolize renewal, resurrection, and transformation. This card speaks of a profound restoration of your life that is occurring. It's never too late to begin again. If your past was less than successful, remember this: what has occurred does not need to mandate what will occur. You can start out fresh and new. However, if you do what you have always done, you will get what you have always gotten. I love that saying. They call that crazy. Expecting something different when you're doing the same you've always done. In order to reboot your life, you need to do things in a different way. Abounding good luck is activating and waiting for you. Reflect on the varying symbolisms of the frog in different cultural traditions and see if any meanings resonate for you at this time. In ancient Egypt, the frog symbolized birth and rebirth. In certain Native American traditions, frog medicine is healing by virtue of its transformative life. Ancient Celts believe frogs represented healing because of its connection with water and the way that it transforms from tadpole to adult. In China, the frog is a powerful symbol of prosperity, health, and childbirth, also good luck. The spirit of the frog says, be willing to release any preconceived notions of how life should unfold. This is a time to be adaptable. Be willing to change. Abundance and good fortune will follow. Okay. And, you know, as Geminis, you're a mutable sign. So you're capable of change. Next, we're going to look at the Angel Tarot deck, and we're going to get what your current challenges are with this. So what I'm feeling is you've had repeating patterns, or I'm feeling like there's some victimhood here. Like you have been stuck in a pattern of victimhood is what it feels like. And it's time to let go. It's time to heal from all the things that have created you being in this in the first place. And this feels like going back to childhood and looking at things that occurred in childhood that created certain patterns for you that you've not been able to break free from. By letting go of your past, letting go of your childhood, letting go of all the wounds, letting go of all the karmic energies from the past, allowing yourself to go into a place of renewal, to like start fresh is what it feels like. It really does feel like it's a renewal of a fresh start, starting like from scratch, remaking yourself to who you really are, not to align with the wounding from your past, to connecting with who you are on a soul level. And this is going to bring a lot of grace in your life and a lot more abundance. So let's get what your current challenges are with this. Deck is difficult for me to shuffle. It's so thick. Okay. All right. So for the collective of Gemini, what are the current challenges for them as they move through this letting go and renewal period? What can you show us? get the World with Archangel Michael. We get the Queen of Air, and we get the Knight of Air. Okay. We're going to leave Michael for the last. And let's get the Knight and the Queen of Air, and then we'll do the World. So, the Knight of Air. Events in your life go into high speed. Your plans can now be implemented, and you should see a great deal of activity. Intellect and creativity rule the day, so adopt non-traditional viewpoints. Take the time to consider choices carefully. Additional meanings: an unanticipated situation or conflict, an impulsive decision, a knight in shining armor. Okay, something hit while I was reading that and I lost it. What was it? Tell me again. It was actually before I started reading it. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, I know what it was. The astrological energy of this week has a lot to do, and this very much plays into what I was feeling about your childhood and letting go of childhood things because it held you in a certain energy. The astrological energy this week has to do somewhat, on some aspects of it, has to do with people having realizations that they have done certain things in their lives because they felt like they were supposed to, or they were so heavily influenced by something that they aligned with other people's beliefs or ideas about life, about how things should be done, because they didn't know any different. They didn't know how to do it differently, or they didn't recognize that there was different ways to do it differently. And that feels like that's playing in here for you with this. Having to do with things that occurred in your childhood that you developed certain ideas about, and then you aligned with it, and you've not been able to allow yourself to pull out and do it differently. Okay, Queen of Air. Your clear decision-making abilities are needed right now. See through any hidden agendas. It's time to remove anything or anyone from your life whose presence no longer serves your greatest good. Still, try to see the underlying humor. Okay, and then let's see if we have other meanings. The need to clear out clutter, wisdom forged by real-life experiences, stalled romance, divorced individuals. Okay. I think that plays into what else we were talking about. Whatever you have aligned with and gotten stuck in and thought you needed to do it a certain way, this card is telling you that it's okay to cut out things and people that are still influencing you in a way that isn't really truly in alignment with who you really are on a soul level. For some of you, I do feel a hint of a romance in the wings, like a new romance coming in. It's just for a few of you. It's not for everybody. And then the World card. I put my book back. Archangel Michael. It's always great to get the World card. It's number 21. Angels sent you this card because you've happily completed something of great importance. They're congratulating you on a job well done. Now remember, these are your current challenges. So these are your challenges, and I'm feeling it's going to lead you to the World card if you overachieve these challenges, if you overcome them. You're ready to move on to something new. Enjoy your feelings of wholeness and completion, and give yourself a pat on the back for an amazing accomplishments. You've grown spiritually and have evolved to a whole new level in your understanding of the universe. You've experienced significant enlightenment and have expanded your consciousness of how to attain joy and contentment. You feel a great sense of gratitude. Additional meanings: perfection, a move to the next level, receiving an award, a new house or job, complete clarity, cosmic awareness, recognition for the use of your talents, and freedom. Archangel Michael oversees your divine life purpose, and he knows what roles your soul has been born to fulfill. Call upon Michael for guidance as to your next steps, and for the courage, strength, and confidence to take them. Nice, beautiful. Okay, I'd like to get clarifier cards using the Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. And they have been giving me just one card of these for clarification to kind of validate what we've gotten so far, is what it's been mostly. All right, so for the collective of Gemini, could you give us a clarifying card to clarify this journey of renewal for the Gemini? What can you show us? Okay, and we got balance. So they're asking you to bring balance into your life. Make sure that your work and your play are balanced out. Make sure that everything that you're doing in your life is balanced. Are you taking good enough care of yourself? Are you eating properly, drinking enough fluids, exercising? Are you getting enough rest? Balance everything out, and this will help you get to the place of renewal. Okay, now we're going to ask with Diana Cooper's angel cards. We're going to ask in what way you're getting angelic support through this process to help empower you. Through this process, in what way are the Gemini collective getting angelic support? Oops, that was a flub. Let's do that one again. Thank you. In what way are the Gemini getting angelic support to assist them in being more empowered? got Mercy. We're going to do it again. See if we get any other ones. There we go. Okay, we got a lot of them. So I'm not going to read every one of them. Wow, I got 3 on the floor even. You have got tons of support here. Tons. All right. Surrender. Surrender. Bring understanding. Acknowledge where you've been, where you are now, and where you need to go. Be honest with yourself. And I got honesty. And that feels mostly be honest with yourself, but it also ties into speaking your truth. I am feeling like mercy has to do with having mercy on yourself, forgiving yourself, but also forgiving others. You can speak your truth. You can let others know where you stand, how you feel about things, and do it in a way that is merciful, that is kind and understanding for where they are, standing in their shoes, understanding how this will affect them, and just being kind in the way that you do it. Like if you're cutting situations or people out of your life, do it with mercy. Also be merciful with yourself. Okay. I feel like they're asking you to look at this as an adventure. To see things as adventurous, to know that you've had certain habits in your life, you've been stuck in certain patterns, and that it's okay to see it as an adventure, to explore outside of where you've been, to see what it's like. It's kind of like I'm seeing dipping your toe in the water to see what that's like, to see, is it cool? Is it warm? What does the water feel like? Bringing in more light into your field, meditating. Again, stepping out of your current alignment of who you believe you are or what you believe your life has had to be, stepping out, allowing consideration that your beliefs may have been faulty, that it's time for you to allow your beliefs to fall away so that you can have a renewal, a fresh start, a new beginning. Allow for creativity. Creativity will help to move you into this place, along with looking at it as an adventure, and it will help bring into more light. And then we have beauty. The outer world is a reflection of your inner, so focus on the beauty within yourself. your good qualities, your kindness, your gifts, your talents. Remember, whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others as well. Remind them of their qualities, and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. Again, that's what I was getting about you staying in this vibration. You had certain ideas from a young age that you had to maintain a certain thing, and it's not really who you are. It's not the truth of who you are, but you've maintained it so that almost so that you can fit in with everybody else around you, and you don't need to do that. You need to let go of anything, those beliefs, those ideas, whatever it is, people, situations that are keeping you stuck and held in that place. As you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others, and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. And then we have Archangel Michael. When you are blessed with this card, angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help you, protect, and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems, so ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords that bind you to people, stuck situations, or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions, and actions of others. Archangel Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualize yourself wearing a deep blue cloak, securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy, and power. I'm hearing, don't give your power away. That's what it feels like you've done with aligning with things that are not truly who you are. Okay, the last thing I want to do is get animal medicine cards. I actually haven't done any animal medicine in quite a while, but as I was getting ready to do these readings, I was feeling called to use the animal medicine cards. And I think they're very powerful. When you call in the medicine of whatever animal you're guided to, it can help you to embody that energy. Also, pay attention to animals, creatures that you see. And like quite often, I'll see something I haven't seen in a long time. A couple years ago, I kept seeing groundhogs. I must have seen 10 groundhogs in one day. Every time I turned around, there was a groundhog. So I looked it up, and I clearly got the message of what was trying to be given to me, the message that the guides and angels were trying to give to me. So if you pay attention to animals, critters, butterflies, dragonflies, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it can be ants. Ants have a lot to do with community. Just different things. Spiders, I'm not a fan of spiders, but spiders are very powerful creatures. Everything has a message. And a lot of times our guides and angels, when they can't seem to get a message to us, they will send us certain animals or draw our attention to critters to notice to get the message. You see these little shells? I walk every day, and one day 5 of them. I walk the same path every day, and one day I got 5 of them, like bam, bam, bam. They just kept pointing them out to me, and I got the feathers. I got the big white feather, and some other feathers. And so I went home and I looked up this shell, and I got the message. They were definitely trying to give me a message. And then the other day I found a couple more. All right, so animal medicine. What can we show Gemini? What kind of animal medicine would it benefit them to have wisdom and knowledge about that animal message? To carry that animal medicine, what would Gemini benefit from? Okay, they're not coming easy. There we go. And I think that one wants to come too. All right. So we got the mountain lion, number 17, and the wolf, number 15. Beautiful. The mountain lion. And these are really long, so I don't read the entire thing, but I read the poem, and if I don't get enough from the poem, then I try and find why you've chosen this card, or why you were given this card. Mountain lion. O kindly leader of sleek feline form, touch my heart with courage, then sound the alarm, that I may lead with foresight, assurance bright and true, to carry on the spirit of the strength I see in you. To me, this is so resonating of you're being asked to fall into alignment with who you really are and let go of all of those things that do not align with that. Mountain lion can carry a very difficult power totem for you to have because it places you in a position to be a target for problems of others. You could be blamed for things going wrong, or for always taking charge when others cannot. You could become the perfect justification for the insecurities of others. That's what I was feeling about how you aligned from childhood with ideas and beliefs about yourself that aren't truly what your soul wants. The mountain lion medicine involves lessons on the use of power in leadership. It is the ability to lead without insisting that others follow. It is the understanding that all beings are potential leaders in their own way. The use and abuse of power in a position of influence are part of this great cat's medicine. That doesn't feel like that part of it resonates as much with this reading. Mountain lion has come to you in dreams. If it has come to you in dreams, it's time to stand on your conviction and lead yourself where your heart takes you. That does feel applicable. Even if you haven't had it in your dreams, it feels like you're being asked to stand up and open your heart and follow your heart. And to have the courage that you need. I'm not finding where it says where you drew this card. Here it is. If you have pulled the mountain lion card, you may be asked to review the purpose behind your personal beliefs. There you go. Your beliefs. You may need to discover whether or not your plans include a pride of cubs wanting to be like you or to share in your dreams. If you are already a leader, The question may be whether or not the time has come to push the cubs out of the cave. If you are aligned with cat medicine, you are considered to be king of the mountain and never allowed to be human or vulnerable. The pitfalls are many, but the rewards are great. In assuming the place of power the mountain lion affords, you must constantly be aware of keeping peace. However, you can never make everyone happy unless you lie to yourself or others. This is human nature. Therefore, the first responsibility of leadership is to tell the truth. Know it and live it, and your example will filter down to the tiniest cub in the pride. So, this is going back to this honesty, about being honest with yourself and to being honest with other people, and to stand up in who you are. And if you have children, your children are going to see this. They're going to see that you have the courage to stand in your integrity and be the truth of who you are, and not let other people bully you or pull you down or make you feel less than. It will help your children to embody that as well. This is so much about courage with the mountain lion. Okay, and then we have 15, the wolf. Wolf, teacher, pathfinder, moondog of my soul, howling, singing, teaching how to know. This falls so much in alignment with what I just said. They work very well together because the wolf is the forerunner. Let's find... If you have drawn Wolf's card, you may be able to share your personal medicine with others. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. As you feel Wolf coming alive in you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand their uniqueness or path in life. It is in the sharing of great truth that the consciousness of humanity will attain new heights. Wolf could also be telling you to seek out lonely places that will allow you to see your teacher within. In the aloneness of a power place devoid of other humans, you may find your truth. Look for teachings no matter where you are. Wolf would not come to you unless you requested the appearance of the tribe's greatest teacher. Beautiful. Okay, that's what I have for you. I wish you well this week, and I hope that you find that going into the shadows and doing the work brings you great momentum moving forward. That's what this week astrologically is about. Many blessings. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.